President Obama this morning will spend his last Veterans Day as Commander-in-Chief at Arlington National Cemetery. Defense Secretary Ash Carter will be with him. The Pentagon chief has already taken steps to ensure a smooth transition at the Defense Department to protect our nation's security. Only on CBS This Morning, I spoke with Secretary Carter in his first interview since the election. We just had an election. People are still talking about it. What was your message, though, to the Defense Department?
Stay out of, we stand apart from politics. I was extremely vigilant and in making sure that in my own comments and statements, I never commented on the presidential campaign, which of course went on for many, many months.
And you're not going to do that here?
No, I will not do that.
But there are still some hot spots around the world that a new administration will have to deal with. So what would be your advice to the next administration in terms of ISIS?
Keep at the campaign, finish the destruction of ISIL in Iraq and Syria, continue to strike them elsewhere where they arise, like Libya and Afghanistan, and then above all, protect our own citizens, our own people, which is not simply a military task, but involves intelligence and law enforcement and homeland security.
Just to address, though, when some people have suggested that the generals have been defanged, or that the generals are not being able to do what they want to do in terms of the fight against ISIS.
Our military officers, remember, by this time, after 15 years of this kind of campaign, are vastly knowledgeable about how to carry out counterinsurgency campaigns, carry out counterterrorism campaigns. So there's a vast reservoir of experience and wisdom and strategic thinking here. And, you know, one of my jobs as Secretary of Defense is always to make sure that professional military advice is made available to our policymakers.
He takes this very seriously, and in our next hour, we're going to hear Secretary Carter's assessments of some of the biggest threats against the United States, including ISIS and North Korea, and what it means for the Trump administration.